All right, guys, welcome to the morning ride. I'm no nickname Mike. My esteemed host, as always, technically Tyler. Boom. Get out of my head. Today's the red episode. It's a very special episode of the morning ride.
Yeah.
Tyler's even wearing red shoes.
I was going to try to put my shoe up, but that probably wouldn't have gone well. We're going to not do that.
Might have been funny.
Yeah. Just imagine him wearing red Vans. That's all you need to know.
Sweet. So, brother, I don't even really know. Like, we didn't come up with an idea for this show.
Nope.
I think probably this is going to be based around promotions and events.
Pretty much.
Your favorite and your other favorite.
My other favorite?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can sneak a joke in there or two.
Maybe.
Because then it's my other favorite.
You've already snuck the joke in wearing that Atlanta Falcons hat. So.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I almost wore my Super Bowl one.
Mm.
Super Bowl edition that we lost.
That's okay.
Yeah.
At least you got there.
Still crying over it a few years later, but no big deal.
Yeah, don't worry about losing that big lead to Tom Brady. It's not. Yeah, it's
not
not
a big
important.
deal at all.
Not at all.
So we've got a lot going on, man.
So, yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, but a really cool thing happened this week. We got a $100,000 motorcycle in the dealership.
And if you watched the previous episodes, you could really tell that we were going to get one. We were pretty obvious about it.
Yeah.
But it's here. And
it
was
here.
awesome.
Yep. It's on display in the showroom. You can come see it. I wouldn't recommend that you touch it.
Yeah, you might lose a finger. It's right next to the big, giant Christmas tree that we put up on September 16th.
Christmas in September. Yes. That's Bayside style, though, bro.
That is Bayside style.
I'm going to tell you what. I am becoming more of a Ducati, I guess, aficionado now. It's growing on me. Yeah.
I agree. It's when it first came in, it was kind of like I don't know about that.
Right.
Questionable call, but I think what really solidifies it for me is the fact that now we're becoming very established with Ducati. Yeah. Like every time I go back to service, and I've talked about this before in previous episodes, they always have them in there. Every time I'm back there, some of our master techs, it seems like, are always working on them. Mm-hmm. So,
that's not because they need maintenance.
No, it's
because they're
people coming in, getting stuff done, scheduled maintenance. It's so many different things that they're it's the same thing as what our service techs do for Harley. It's just as a Ducati, and I just think it's cool that we're seeing more and more in here.
So what I would recommend is, if you haven't seen the video already, my boy Tyler does amazing work in editing, amazing work in filming. Check out the video on our Facebook page. It should be also up on YouTube, I believe.
So it's on YouTube. The Facebook link will take you to YouTube.
Okay. All right.
But, yes, you can find it either place.
Yeah.
We've also shared it on our personals, so if you don't follow us, first off, go follow our page. But then if you're friends with us just personally, go check it out there, too.
Yeah, if you want to be really bored, follow my Facebook page.
Just a whole lot of nothing going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Just mostly talking about Yankees and messing with you.
Yeah. I know. We do tag each other a lot.
A ton.
Have you ever seen those memes that pop up and it's like, if you had to live here on this like deserted island but in a huge mansion and you had to use your second @ who would it be or whatever? You ever seen those?
Yes.
You're always the one that pops up.
Wow. We're going to live on an island together?
I guess.
It's
like if you had to live here for a year with no internet, with your second @ but you were given like unlimited food or something like that, and you somehow end up being that @ every time. Doesn't matter if it's the second or third you're there.
Facebook got you.
Facebook got me, man.
Right on. So aside from us having that Superleggera V4 here,
yep.
We've also done bike of the week. Hopefully you guys are seeing some of these videos that we're posting.
If you're wondering why there wasn't a Harley one this week, that's because the Ducati kind of stole the show.
Yeah. I mean, $100,000 bike will do that.
It was a cool little video though. It was a little different. I mean, it was more of the unboxing, setup, and getting it displayed.
Yeah.
Versus talking about it like we do every other.
Well, and it's cool the way that thing came in too, in a crate, looking special. Really important.
Having the bike etched into the wood,
yep.
and that was cool.
Yeah.
And it was clean.
Yes, it was.
And I've never seen, kudos to Ducati on their packaging. I wish I would have got footage of it, but we were so quick to it. We had a photographer here that we wanted to have take photos. And we were all in the back and taking photos with the crate, taking photos when we uncrated it. And I wish I would have got to film it. But the amount of packing that went into this thing wasn't moving. I mean, it came in pristine condition, of course. And they definitely took every single detail they could to make sure this thing had nothing wrong with it. And of course, I mean, with a $100,000 bike, I would expect that. But just seeing like the detail that went into it, and even the crate, it was the most well put together crate I've ever seen. Very easy to take apart. It didn't fall apart. Like, this thing was solid. So kudos to them.
Do you remember what number we have?
130 out of 500.
130 out of 500. That's exactly right. I'm proud of you.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It is definitely. I'm excited that we got one that low. I mean, some could argue that that's not that low, but I think, I mean, we're in the top what?
At least, the
131.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to do math there, but it's too early. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, math. It's not for girls.
Yeah. I mean, that's messed up for two reasons.
I'm sorry, it's not for gals.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a gal.
All right, so one thing that is getting ready to happen that's very exciting is Bike Fest has made its way north a little bit. We are sharing the event with Outer Banks now, so we will have tons of vendors on site if you weigh them.
Yeah, it'd be more than tons.
Yeah.
So just to name off a few notables. Well, actually, let's do this. So anyone who's watching this that might be in the Outer Banks area, we are still having stuff going on at Outer Banks. So
Absolutely.
That's kind of why Mike said we're teaming up. I'm going to list off a couple of vendors that'll be at the Outer Banks that are pretty notable. You have Purple Pirate, which is actually a tattoo company. You have Tennessee Leathers, very well known for leathers out in that area. TNT Grill, which I've heard nothing but great things about them and their food. I believe they not only own a food truck, but they own restaurants. So definitely a big deal out there. And then there's Deborah's Designs, which does jewelry. So they're going to have a nice little assortment there at Outer Banks too.
Cool.
Now, Bayside, though, is where the party's going to be. What do we always say, brother?
Ain't no party like a Bayside party.
Because a Bayside party don't stop, baby.
That's right.
We are going to have a ton of people. We're going to have Lucky Customs here. If you remember, we had them for the Roadshow Rodeo. Great guy. We're going to have Patch World, which I'm stoked that we have Patch World. We haven't had Patch World since, I believe, Vet Fest last year. So Patch World is awesome. They do patches, leather, stuff like that. I believe they have a seamstress that can actually sew it right there for you. So that's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Scully Customs, which I believe is a newer one around here for us. You have the Fairing Exchange. They were here for the rodeo.
Yeah, actually, they were here a little over a week ago. Yeah, because they just had appointments set up. So
yep. We have Roach Pinstriping, which they usually roll together. So they're both coming back.
Oh, man, awesome. This guy does everything freehand.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This guy has like a surgeon's touch, basically.
I remember we were sitting out there trying to make him laugh. Not to mess him up, but just to see if he'd laugh. And the man's just pristine.
Yeah.
He doesn't mess up.
Yeah.
So, cool dude. We also have the WTF knife guy. He's coming back. I know you like that guy. He's cool.
What the frick?
Yeah, what the frick?
Hey, wait, this is the part of the show where I cuss and you have to bleep it out.
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it. I don't want to. I have too much work today. We're also going to have Damsel in Distress. She does I believe it's a team, but they do security devices for women. So mace, stuff like that, any type of defense. I think Damsel in Distress is one of the coolest names. Sorry, I keep saying Damsel in Distress. Damsel in Defense is the name.
Yes.
I believe we wrote that incorrectly. Damsel in Defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the coolest names for a company, and I think it just fits perfectly. They are awesome. Very, very nice people and make great products. And then we're going to have Highway Leathers. We're going to have a kettle corn, and I believe it's like a shaved ice truck. It's going to be coming, kind of like a carnival style. We are going to have an ice cream vendor as well. And then we're working on the food right now.
Working on food trucks. Yeah. So
there will be food.
Yeah, there will be food. If anybody's watching this right now and you are a vendor or you have a food truck and you're inclined to want to work this event, please reach out to us, give us a shout. It's not guaranteed at this point because we still are working very diligently to sign other people up.
Yep.
And space is running out. But that doesn't mean, as you're seeing this on Monday morning, we won't have the ability to bring you out here. So give us a call. You, friend, whatever. Hopefully you're sharing this video with other people.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited for it. And we've had 6 days to prepare for this.
Yeah, it's been a quick turnaround on this.
So the fact that we're able to get as much done as we have in the last 2 days, if you guys watching this know, we brought Danny back to Bayside. We hadn't announced that last episode just because we were waiting for everything to be finalized, but she has been a huge help getting these events back. And Danny does amazing things around the whole dealership, but as far as events, that girl knows what she's doing. She kind of came from that background and pretty much knows everyone in the food truck industry, the music, anything you could need, she's got somebody. So kudos to her, and thank you so much if you watch this for your help. But I'm excited, man.
Yeah, and you know what? One thing I didn't mention when I was talking about vendors and food trucks, if you have a band, reach out to us because we are still looking to
1 or 2 days.
1 or 2 days for music. So plenty of opportunities to get out and get your merchandise shown.
Hang on, first time ever. We got to pause. I have a phone call.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're filming the podcast. Let me call you back. All right, man. That was one of our vendors.
Hey, we're filming a podcast. Let me call you back.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Most people talk about what she said.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, bud. Well, I think we kicked that event's ass, right? Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say ass.
Can I say
God dang it.
Can you say God? What's going on here?
Probably say God, but
it's going sideways. You
now
can say God, and then you got to bleep.
Yeah. Now I'm going to have to beep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, anyway, we got a lot going on as far as sales at the dealership.
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
want to forget about that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So as far as the motorcycle side is concerned, we have on all brand new Harley-Davidsons, there's the ability to get no payments until 2021. There are restrictions that apply. Please see us for details. Come down and see us. Give us a phone call. On the Ducati side of things, we have 0% financing available, as well as some rebates on certain bikes.
Yep.
And this is an either-or thing. You can either take the 0% financing or the rebate.
We have them marked, too.
What's that?
We have them marked in the showroom.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
all the Ducatis. Yep. Absolutely.
So if you have a question about which ones qualify for those, just come down.
Yep.
Don't worry about making a phone call. Just come down. Come check it out.
Sure. That's absolutely the best option.
No, of course.
I don't have a good voice for the phone, so.
I mean, yeah, we won't go
or
there.
for podcasts.
I was going to say, we aren't going to go there.
Or maybe radio, whatever.
Or maybe.
I have a face for radio.
Because you're not seeing? Is that where we're going? So yeah,
all right.
We got some cool stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Man,
so on the motor clothes side of things, we have dealer T-shirts are going to be on sale 23rd through the 27th. It'll be 1 for $20 or 2 for $30.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. So it's in conjunction with Bike Fest.
I'm pumped for the Screaming Eagle deal.
Yeah. So 20% off of Screaming Eagle parts in the parts department, and when you purchase those for the install, you get 2 hours of free labor.
Yep. And it's all September long.
Yep.
And then I feel like we just have to name this one. Honorable mention. Helmet trade-in, man.
Always.
Every single Sunday.
Yep. Bring in your DOT-approved helmet.
I believe coming up, too, I was working with Taylor on the marketing plan for Motor Clothes, and I believe that coming up, I don't know exactly which month, so you'll have to stay tuned and keep watching, but one of these months, they're doing one for the entire month where you can come in any day of the week and trade it in. Yeah, same percentage.
That's pretty crucial.
Yeah. So it helps out all those people that can't get in on the weekends or Sundays specifically, which is awesome.
All right, man. I think we've covered pretty much everything. I mean,
I'm stoked, man.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked.
It's going to be one hell of a ride this next week and a half.
Yeah, can't wait. It's going to be fun. Things are going to be a little crazy around here, but definitely come down and see us. If you guys are watching the podcast and you've never come and said hi to us in person, come say what's up. We love meeting new people.
If you're not watching the podcast, you'll never hear what he just said. So.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah.
But this goes out for the people that actually do watch.
Shout out to his peeps.
To the peeps.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You've been on the morning ride. For Technically Tyler, I'm No Nickname Mike. Y'all have a good day.